Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are on build 6, I believe, of our Magic Blocks Nine-Tailed Fox. This is where we're at so far. We've got the start of four of the tails, 2 on each side. Collar, mouth, nose, cheekies. My mom says they're the whiskers. The eyes, so we're gonna start step 7. It's build 6 because I think 2 videos ago I did 2 steps, and I don't know why I didn't do that last time, because we've gotten pretty fast at it. So if it's around 40 minutes or so for step 7, then it would just be a little bit extra beyond kind of my normal video, which runs about an hour, to add on step 8. So we'll see where we're at the end of step 7. So that being said, we're going to jump right back in, guys. We're just going to get it going. So we need a 2 dark, and the one on our left, make sure I'm up in frame here, the one on our left is going to go on this inside blue here, and another double goes next to it. Okay, and then a single dark. We're going to skip that little hole. Tell you what, my finger is still very, very tender. And then a single medium. Okay, and then 2 triple darks. It's going to drop back a level. And then next to it, or not. Is it the shadow thing again? I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Okay, we need a 2 and a 3 mediums. The 2 is going to go one in, so right on top of the mediums here. Well, you can't put it on sideways. Whoops. Here we go. And then the 3 in the corner. Yes, yes. And we're going to go a dark double. It's going to come from this 3rd row. We're going to come down. So every time I have to put it at the right angle, my finger, my shadow gets in the way. What's up with my lighting? Do the LED lights, like, do they dim? Do they slowly get dimmer, or do they just like go out when they're done? I guess when it's like a regular fluorescent bulb, not fluorescent, but irregular light bulbs. they stay the same brightness and then they just pop, right? They just pop and they're done. They go out. Do these ring lights and LED lights, do they fade out as they go dead, or do they just stop? They stay and then they just stop working? I don't know, but something I'm curious about. Okay, white 2 coming up. Just because it seems like the last few days, I don't know if I have my light at a different angle or if it's getting duller. I can't tell, but it doesn't seem like my light is as bright. It's weird. Another double white. Come on, you can do it. What is going on here? There we go. Oh, a 2. Okay, so now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blacks. And they only come in the singles. So 1 straight down off the end of the white. And 1 on the inside. These ones are even harder to see. And then the same 2-step coming down a level layer. I think I've interchanged layer and level and step and kind of throughout this whole build. Just, I don't know, whichever one comes out of my mouth is the one that we're going with at the moment. Oh, these blacks are so hard to see. And the singles are already difficult to keep a hold of at the right angle. There we go. And 1 next to it. Come on. And then 1 more stair step down. And 1 more on the side. Okay, and then a white 3. Two white 2s. And now our 6 blacks stair stepped up. Whoop. Oh, come on. You want to fit. There we go. 4. Oh, sorry. Oh, in front. Or, I mean behind. Yeah, 5. And on the side is 6. There we go. A double white right behind it. And a double white long ways. Ow, I just stabbed myself with my tweezer tips. That's good. Now, double dark 2. Continuing backwards. A 3 and a 3. Excuse me. Okay, so 2 dark 3s coming out to the side. And then a single medium 1, 2 on the third one. And then a single dark. Right next to it in the corner. There we go. Doing a quick run, make sure everything's still even and level. Yes, it is. Do a double blue. We're going to skip one. Here, we're going to skip one space. And then this is our third one. Yep, we are right on track. And another double next to it. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, sometimes if it's just a single point, you know, they can get a little crooked. That's all it was. It was just a little pushed backwards, so once I squared it up, it went on nicely. Now a medium 3 is going to go right in front of this single blue. Slippery little suckers. What's wrong with you? Usually either they just don't go, or they won't hook in, or they go. This one just like was like, maybe, maybe not, maybe not. What are you doing? Oh, I can't do it that side because then I can't do it with my left hand. Okay, I think it's the way It's not sliding in on this side. Why? Why are you not sliding in? Oh, because this one. Oh, hold on. Remember how I was saying that, excuse me, a frog. A lot of times once they get put together, you can't really see the seams unless you hit the glare just right. This one, it had slid down, but it wasn't all the way butted up. I saw that seam plain as day, and because of that, it pushed out to a little bit too far for that other piece to grab onto. So now, can you line up? There we go. Yes, yes, yes. All right, and also a medium 2 right in the corner there. There we go. Okay, now let's, here, we need a medium 2 that goes 1, 2 on the 3rd and 4th post. 1, 2 of the dark blue. 3, 4. So right at the end of here. And then 2 light 3s. It's going to go on the last post here, back a level. And right beside it. And then we're going to take a medium 3 and go on the inside last post. My eyes are like trying to make sense of the lineup. What are you doing? Oh, I was over too far. And then come backwards with 1, 2, 3 light 3s. So in essence, we're just skipping one space on that back row. There's 2, and there's 3. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pop a 3 medium inside. Making sure everything's lined up correctly, yep. And then 2 light 3s back on the outside, leaving just one hole. We need a medium to, actually, let's take this back off. And 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So right on the same spot as our 4 and 5, and then this one will connect. There we go. Okay, that's level 1 of step 7. Keep it going with level 2. dark 3, the right one, goes on the third one here. Dark 2 and dark 2. Okay. Now we need a medium 3 on 1, 2, the third dark, up a layer. Oop. There we go. Oh, come on, stay down. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do a dark 3. Back on the second, we're just gonna skip one. Probably should have done the road behind it first. It's a dark 3. Oh, I cannot see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's level with this one. On the inside here. And then a dark 2. And then this dark 3. Well, there we go. Hooks on the last drill. Medium 2 and 3. Speaking of medium, so I think I've mentioned in, I don't know how long now I've been watching the old TV show. I think it's 2001 or 5 or something like that. Anyways, called Medium. 7 seasons. I am almost at the end of the 6th season. Okay, I'm on like episode 17, I think. I'm not sure how many there are. Usually there's like, well, we should almost be done, basically. But the last few, not like the exact last one I just watched, but I think like episode maybe like 14 or 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there. A couple of those, they got like really in depth with some of the other characters, like the Detective Scanlon. Oh my gosh. Found out his brother, he has a brother. We found out he has a brother. But he was sent to prison for just not being a good guy. And didn't even know he was in town. But then something happened to a girl. And he tried to take his word for it, but he just couldn't. And oh, it was, I didn't feel bad for the scumbag guy. I felt bad for, I know they're just characters, but I've been watching them for quite a while now. They're my characters. I do this. That's why I like to binge watch multiple seasons, a series with multiple seasons, because I get invested, just like I do with my books. That's why I like books that are series. Sucker just won't stay down, but I can't tell if it's the top one won't stay down or the bottom one has nothing underneath it if it won't stay up. I can't tell. Anyways, oh, maybe this one isn't on right. There we go. So yeah, he had to make a choice, a decision, and Scanlan's not the cleanest cut cop as it is. And I'm sorry, but I was good with his decision. It was basically to let the lady that's murdering S. Ayers, guys on the list, let her murder the brother and then catch her. So, gets rid of the brother and it catches her in the act. No questions asked, she's guilty. But what a decision. Oh, it was rough. Why won't you work? I went down. Hold on. What I did was I went down a level and pulled off this double here. It just wouldn't. Which now I kind of screwed myself because. No, I'm good. It just, nothing was sitting right. I think it was not sitting right on top of it, or the top piece. I put 3 different pieces in, and they weren't sitting down right. There we go. Now that locks that. Black back in the right layer. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then whoop. Come on, go back in there. You were just in there a second ago. Huh, the one that was giving me trouble went right down. The one next to it, not so much. This one was down before. There we go. Yeah, so for whatever reason, the one that was underneath was not compatible with the one I was trying to put on top. We've seen it happening. It's a happening. Okay, so we have our double white, our single, 2 blacks. And then next to it, double white. Yeah, but as I was saying, now Detective Scanlan is engaged and has a baby daughter who's so adorable. But, you know, we don't really get to see too much personal stuff from him. I mean, we saw him get in the relationship with Lynn and then be unsure of it. But that was kind of the biggest in-depth thing we've done with him. So I was really surprised, but happy that we got to see some more of his personal life. And like, I think it was 2 episodes before that, It was Allison's boss, District Attorney Devlin. Now, we know from quite a few episodes in the past that he had had a daughter that she self-exited many, many years before. But now, oh my gosh, the whole story came out of like why, and she had been assaulted, and then it was just a mess. But the guy that did it was out of prison and was now threatening, because when Davalos he was not a prosecutor at the time. He was a defense attorney, and he at first had no idea that this guy had anything to do with his daughter. He was accused of assaulting another girl. It was a partner's kid. He thought he was, till he... I don't remember how it went, but anyways, there was videos. He anonymously sent them in to the DA, which was a breach of conduct. It was against the law. But this guy is now out and trying to ruin his life. But I mean, he just found out that this kid did the same thing to his daughter, and that's why she was gone. It was horrible. But whoever the writers are for Medium is just, they're so impressive. I really, really like the writing style and the content. What is it that other people, not sponsored, is that what I'm supposed to say? Not sponsored? Medium did not tell me to say this. No, I just am really, really loving this series. And I'm kind of sad that I'm almost done with it. This is the only bad part about coming to an end. I mean, I still have one more season, don't get me wrong. I don't know how many I have left in this season, but it cannot be many. And then I have one more season, so I still have a little bit to go. A 2 and a 3. So I'm not, like, done yet, but it's just, like, I know the end is coming near, and I'm like, ah. I think I've said this before. I've actually have series, like, for example, a great example of one is Glee. I watched the first however many seasons there are before the very last one, and half of the last one numerous times, but I've never actually finished it. I've never finished it, because then it's like, now I gotta say goodbye. But I've done that with quite a few series. Not just like the last episode, but like a half of the last season. You can't make it too obvious. Did you go down all the way? I think so. Sorry, shaking, shaking, shaking. I know. A 2 and a 3. What are you doing? And then on is a third one. Third one, yep, we're on track. Doing good. And a medium 3. On the third one here. Come on. Okay, and then second one in. Running down the back again. You should be pretty used to this by now. We're getting pretty good at it. Although we are starting to throw in a little doodahs, because we're going to do that again here. Can't push too hard because there's nothing underneath this bottom one. Like it's the first level there, you know. There we go. I didn't want to just push it. That would have been a mess to try to get out. One, two, three. Three, and then 2 and 2. Oh, fingers are starting to get tight. Oh. Okay. 2 and a 3. Okay, so you guys got to tell me, do you buy those Christmas Advent calendars? Okay, I do not. Had them homemade when I was like a kid. My aunt used to make everyone for the family, and then I made them for my son. Anyways, that is layer 2 of step 7. So on to layer 3. But yeah, I used to make them for my son. The middle one on the third one here. Back then it was just like a little candy that he would get to pick and pick off the calendar at the end of the day after dinner, or usually just before like he brushed his teeth. It was just something small. And unless it was gum, I did gum one year, and then I had to make sure I did that earlier, or you had to save it for the next day. But and then just a little toy, like a little Hot Wheels or something on Christmas Eve, you know. And but now companies do them. Have you guys seen these? Oh my gosh, like I'm speechless. Companies do huge advent calendars, and some of them are so crazy expensive. Like, what? But because I could never afford some of these, I just watch people on YouTube unbox the whole. Plus, I don't have the patience. We know this. We know I don't have the patience, right? So I watch people on YouTube unbox the whole month in like half an hour to an hour, depending on the size, you know, how depth they get into explaining what the things are. But my goodness, And I think when it started, it was like a genuinely real fun thing. But lately, because I've been watching these for a couple years now. And I found some new YouTubers that I've gone back, because they've done it for years. And so I've gone back into their history videos and watched old ones. And I know there was always, an off one here or there, but it seems like so many of them are just, we're going to four-step 2 of them down. So many of them are just plain old being just rip-offs nowadays. And I think it's gotten worse in the last couple of years. Just not from my own experience, but just from watching other people's experiences. And going, oh, like I remember maybe not this person, but another person opened this one up last year and it was, way better. Or a company that's similar to this, did so much better, whatever. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like the prices keep going up and up, but the items keep getting worse and worse, like smaller and smaller, or cheaper and cheaper made. Like it's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I'm glad I don't buy it. I'm glad. Yeah, no, that's. It would be ugly if something was total crap. And I spent, some people are spending hundreds of dollars on them. Now I have watched one, and I sorry, I do not remember names. I've had some of these as I've been following them for so many years that I just don't remember. But she buys mystery advent calendars off of Etsy, and so I think I've watched her do like beauty and stationery and different 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 categories, and that is not from like a company. That's an individual person. That could kind of be fun, as long as they were reputable. You don't want someone that's just gonna do it like once or twice just to rip people off. Okay, here is, we had this in the very beginning. If you can see here, some of the plastic did not come off in manufacturing. And so it's not allowing it to sit right. Come off, you little. There, let's try that. What am I doing now, though? Oh, 4-pack. That's 1. Here's 2. So, they needed to be like, have a reputable, so you wouldn't want someone that come on, just made an account, sells like 3 or 4 mystery advent calendars, totally scams them for like $100 or whatever, and then just disappears. I can see how that would happen, and that would suck. So you'd have to be careful, but she seemed to do pretty good, and it was really interesting. So they're all just gift wrapped, because the person had actually, one of them was just brown paper. Oh, come on. Okay. One of them was just like brown paper with a little red ribbon, and then one of them was like Christmas paper wrapped. It was a really cute idea. So I think if I ever did an advent, I would do something like that, where it wasn't from a regular company. Sorry. 2 and a 2. But if I actually spent money and purchased it, you know, I don't know if I could wait all month. Just do one a day. I don't know if I could be that patient. I might get through like 3 days and go, forget it. Just open them all. I don't know. It'd be fun. It'd be funny to try to find out. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Two, three, 1, 2, middle one. Yes, okay, we're on track on this side. My fingers are so sore. Ouch. Two. Two twos, mediums. 2 medium twos. What is your problem? See, it's the shadow, I think. No, okay, hold on. I was getting way off track there. I was like going halfway. I was doing the split thing. Like, remember the mess up that I did? I wouldn't have stayed messed up because it wouldn't have fit down on the bottom row, but don't want to do that. 3 threes in the light. Hello. One, 2, 3. 2 medium twos again. I'm on the third. Oh. Yeah, all the way. I'm on the 3rd level. Almost forgot what level I was on. That would not have been good to do a repeat. And then final one here. Slides in over on that side too. There we go. That is, ooh, we have the, ooh, look at those eyes. Those are some cat eyes, well, fox eyes, if I ever seen them. That is level, or step number 7. What are we at? Yeah, we're at 40. I can't tell if it's 42 or 48. Anyways, what do you guys think? Should we do step 8? We're going to do step 8, and I'm probably going to regret it. My finger. But oh well, we will keep on a-trucking. We're not even halfway, guys. We have 14 steps. We're just on it. Oh, no, we just got halfway. Oh, that was halfway. We have 7 done. We have 7 more to go. We are halfway done. Halfway done. Okay. So number 8 now. We're going to... Oh, we have to count our levels here. 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 The double. The double. So they've always had us have our pieces that show us where to start. They've always done it around this back side dark blue, and now they have us jumping back here, but we still have blue up here. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe... You know what? I think that is telling us that I'm done for tonight. It is 11:30, and I just realized I'm getting a little loopy. So yes, we're not going to do step 8. we just hit the halfway mark. So, I say we leave it at that. And we are doing very, very well. Notwithstanding the first epic fail video. That was horrible nightmare. But after that, I think we really have gotten the hang of this. And yes, I think I slowed down a little bit because my finger is so tender. That's why I'm thinking I need to just be done for right now. It's just too tender. And I think I just keep slowing down a little slower and a little slower. And this one's starting to get it too. So, yeah, so I think we've got almost all. I think we just have to, the little tip on our 4th tail here. 3rd and 4th tails. It's turning out super adorable. Taking much longer than I thought. But I'm actually happy because if this had been like a strict Lego block or Lego brick build, I would have been done already. Like, I would have been done a long time ago, honestly, because it would have just been snap, 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 snap. It wouldn't have been fight this, fight that, fight this. You know, so I'm happy that it's not just a strict rip-off Lego. I'm glad that these magic blocks are a completely different product. I just didn't know that when I bought them. So, going in my wish list, I'm going to get more of these. I just think they're cute. If you guys are hanging with me on this this build and you like watching me do this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments and I'll put another project in on the schedule. If you would rather just see me work back on the miniatures, then let me know that too. I will obviously finish this one, but maybe either not put any more back in the schedule or wait a very long time. Let me know your guys' thoughts and preferences, okay? On that note, I'm going to turn in. All right, I'll see you on the next build. Bye.